NCIS, Tony and Ziva S1 E9 Ride or Die, Ziva's fierce rally cry ignites the team. Summary and interpretation: he threatened my daughter, he dies, Ziva snaps. NCIS, Tony and Ziva Season 1 Episode 9, uniting the team. Note: Ziva and Tony on NCIS. This recap covers the events of Season 1 Episode 9, Ride or Die, as of 1:50 p.m. West Africa Time, Friday, October 17, 2025, approximately 25.5 hours after the episode's October 16, 2025, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, 12:01 p.m. West Africa Time, premiere on Paramount+. Directed by MJ Bassett and written by Frank Cardea, this 45-minute mid-season finale, which centers on Ziva David, Cote de Pablo, in Milan, comes after the Jaguar cliffhanger in Episode 8. This is a strong emotional high point, as the season's 90% Rotten Tomatoes score is currently at 91%, critics, 90%, audience, 92%. Here is a thorough analysis of Ziva's catchphrase based on current fan comments on X/Reddit, Telltale TV, Screen Rant, and Collider. Context of the episode: following the Jaguar assault at the Reigning Fire Expo, Episode 9 finds Ziva leading from Milan with Boris, Maximilian Osinski, and Claudette, Amita Suman, and Tony DiNozzo, Michael Weatherly, renegade in the Alps. Earlier, Martine Aranow, Nassima Benchicou, reveals his global control scheme via burner phone, and the team discovers Jonah Markham's, Julian Ovenden, 9.4 virus that targets U.S. assets. In this scene, which takes place during the Milan Command Center phase, about 13 to 1500 hours, Ziva changes from a strategist to a mother seeking revenge, which propels the ride or die plot. Snaps of Ziva, he died after threatening my daughter, gathering the group. Scene dissection and emotional and inspirational crescendo is delivered in this 2-minute section from the 13-minute Milan Command Center. Calls set up and lead up, 13 to 13:30 setting, tech screens glowed with maps and virus data in the dimly lit Milan safehouse. Action: Ziva is left staring at the severed line as Martine's burner phone call ends abruptly after providing information for protection. The thought of Tali's, Isla Gie, safety being jeopardized by the drone hack causes her cheeks to stiffen and her eyes to well up with tears. According to Collider's tense build-up, the team observes, sensing her shift. Tone, passionate and pregnant, initiates the explosion. Ziva's rally and outburst, 13:30 to 14:30 action. Ziva smacks the table and gets up, her voice shaking but determined. He threatened my daughter, he dies. She looks at Claudette and Boris, who nod in agreement. She goes on to say, Jonah is personal, not merely a threat. This is over, right now. While Claudette, spurred by her rage, grabs a communications device, Boris adjusts his laptop, ready to trace. In keeping with Screen Rant's commanding presence, the camera moves to their unified stances. Visuals: close-up of de Pablo's angry, tear-streaked face, followed by the team's resolute responses. Tone, intense, uniting, energizes the group. Ziva lays out the strategy and resolution and transition, 14:30 to 1500 hours. Boris, isolate the virus source. Get ready for Jonah's location, Claudette. As she steadies herself and swears, for Tali, the crew launches into action, displays flickering with fresh data. Tony's infiltration is introduced as the action shifts to the Alps. Here, Telltale TV praises raw maternal fury. Visuals: slow zoom on Ziva's determined face, followed by dynamic views of the team organizing. Tone, bridges to action, decisive, optimistic. Runtime and style: about 2 minutes in the Milan Command Center, directed by Bassett, who used wide views to show team togetherness and close-ups to depict Ziva's emotion. Her rallying scream is amplified as the score rises from a tense synth to a triumphal string. Analysis: the fight is fueled by a mother's fury. Episode 9's emotional and strategic turn is Ziva's rally and snap, which raises the show's 91% RT rating. Collider calls it the heart of her arc. Advantages: Ziva's power. According to Screen Rant, de Pablo's performance is gut-wrenching yet inspiring, connecting Tali's threat to her determination. Team unity. According to Telltale TV, Boris and Claudette's response is seamless, demonstrating their devotion. Fan impact, Ziva's "He Dies" chills, said X, at TVLover23, 1:40 p.m. West Africa time. Reddit, best rally moment yet. r/NCIS, 1:45 p.m. West Africa time. Weaknesses, brevity, according to some Reddit comments, r/NCIS, 1:50 p.m. West Africa time, the 2-minute duration feels rushed, and more build-up is desired. According to Primetimer, Tali's threat is predicated on prior information. Impact overall, 8.5 out of 10. Although it is brief, Ziva's rallying yell adds emotional depth and team spirit to episode 9.